It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and this one features Christian Gonzalez. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often.
Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. To throw now. Here's Love. And right away he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Go the other way. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. Surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock...
And it's caught. Touchdown. St. Brown, his sixth touchdown of the season. And the Dragons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And his pass incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max it.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Nolan's sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken right around the 44. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Going back to Love. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Play action this time with Love. He's got the hook up downfield with Samuel. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They go bootleg. Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nolan Smith. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Love. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
An 18-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, partner, his offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again and move to win Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchises.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Love now. And that is incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is fielded at the 27. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now here come the Cowboys. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 3rd and 2. Love with it. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to go down again. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Fielded at the 43. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't...
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
19, pioneer. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want...
The ball comes out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better. Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
79 Broncos.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They'll throw now on the final play. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half.
And the Dragons will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back, Charles and I. Ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
One thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's time. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Now a short one to Gesicki. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ready?
Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson
Able to run him down for a loss of 18 yards, and it will be 4th down as well. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 36. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
The Tokyo offense heads back out there now.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets it down to the 32. And they're going to speed things up here.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hands it off out of the gun.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Complete to number 17. That's a gain of 6. Brings up
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
a loss of a yard.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Love now to pass on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Devin Bush in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
The Tokyo offense heads back out there now.
And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. We'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
7-yard gain. And Tokyo.
They go play action here on 1st down. Got a man. It's Mayer. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there. 26 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dragons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Cowboys 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Love throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Love's throw here taken in by Gesicki. Look at the big man rumble. And just shutting him off there. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going back to Love. A quick throw there is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Love now. And that one complete to Hodgins.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Ready.
A gain of 16 yards.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Tokyo,
the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.